Gerrit Cole is ready. Let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch, a strike, and we're underway. Jesus is over third. 1-1. They play him to pull. Three infielders on the right side. Big cut. One. High fly ball. Right field and deep. Going back Judge. He's on the track. He's at the wall. He leaps. Here's Merrifield. 1-0.
You just don't know how hard that is because that's slow motion. It just happens so quick.
Swing and a miss.
You know, Paul, we were talking a beat.
Ground ball. And the short hop there by Rizzo, who flips to Cole and beats Merrifield to the back. Here's Salvador Perez off the IL in the lineup, and he rips one to left field to his ex-teammate, Benintendi. And the Royals go down. Gerrit Cole. And there's a strike.
From overpowering hitters with your fastball.
You know, Paul, I'm glad that you bring that up. Breaking balls fall right into place off of that. And that's really been the difference for Cole.
2-2. 2-2. 3-2. Just fouled it back. He hit through 8 innings. Wasn't a good game for them. And then he hits a home run, sends everybody home happy, and you forget about the fact.
Fan there, you're not watching a lot of games because day in and day out, he does something to help this team win.
Shallow fly ball to left. Benintendi.
Bases, plays defense, and has a cannon for a right arm.
There's a strike to Dozier.
Guys, maybe you can play defense, but they don't run well. Aaron Judge has it all.
0-2. John, you get the sense that Cole still
was like that, then really found it his last 3. And you know, there has been a back and forth same page here in this one.
2-2. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Cole. Third straight start with Gerrit Cole.
With his backstop, come up with a game plan, figure some things out. But I think it's deliberate and decisive, right? But I think what I also enjoyed about calling the signs, how you give signs is just as important sometimes as what sign you give.
Right.
Swing and a miss on the chain. Kyle Isbell starts it off. Popped up. LeMahieu in foul territory puts it away, 1 down.
Knuckle curve for a strike will always slow down a hitter a little bit. But, you know, it's
99 miles an hour.
Get back on track.
Grounded up the middle. IKF Fields bobbles, fires. Not the official scoring they have now was in place.
Well, I tell you, you know what? You're right. I mean, it is amazing.
That one is lined right to IKF for the second out. Now Melendez was robbed of a home. Three and 0. Three and 1. 3-2. So that's going to release Garcia. Runner goes. And he went with a slider. Swing and a miss on the. Just wow.
That guy's pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah.
909 hits, leads all of baseball. DJ LeMahieu, number 4 on that list. Yeah, you talk about trade deadline, a guy that could really help an organization. This guy can play.
Fly ball, right center, and it's past Hicks.
More after that. So, you know, just a good, solid player.
They talk about some good pitching that is starting to develop in Kansas City. Coming up through their system, Perez is going to be
Well, in an era where
a long way to go.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Perez down on strikes.
A little bit more, but that's a tough injury to come back from that quick.
Pasquantino. Skied the other way and out of play. 0-2. The 0-2. 1-2.
Or Paul. Worry about hitting cleanup.
Fly ball, left center. Hicks makes the catch.
It's a little back and forth. He wanted to make sure he got to see him before he left, so it was a nice half inning.
But I tell you one thing, when I was traded to the American League, that was one of the first guys that I wanted to see. It was George.
And the 0-2 to Dozier. Just missed. One-two. Fouled away.
One guy over 200 in the history of the franchise.
Strike 3. Dozier at the stadium. Nick Prado leads off against Cole. And the first pitch is a curveball in there. For sure, insist on having the signs put down the old-fashioned
Old school, right?
And stealing signs is part of the game, and now you're taking that out of the game. Do you hear what he's saying?
Well, I hear what he's saying is Cole has eliminated the advantage. I just think that Paul and
how important it is to you to throw a pitch.
Swing and a miss. Isbell.
Pitchers out on the mound, right? There were guys like Boomer Wells who wanted his catcher to call every pitch. He didn't want.
You just saw the strikeout with Isbell. He shook off twice to get to that fastball for a strikeout. So, I mean, he had that in his glove, knew what he wanted to throw.
I was thinking about this earlier.
100% quality.
Well, my point is, it kind of validates that.
7 shutout innings and talk about how great he was. And then other nights when he didn't have a good outing and
didn't have any problem with that.
Oh,
just talk to the umpire, tell him to call it off the outside corner, get me frustrated.
It's sharply the short, and it eats up IKF, goes into center field. So Lopez reaches. Slow roller, going to be a tough play. And a late, here is Merrifield. Fouled away, 0-1.
Obviously, it's a tough time offensively, but that's the second longest streak in franchise history. And they've only once in 2007.
Off the end of the bat.
Right center, 3 pitches on the outer half. Make it 4. Slider down and away.
The 1-2. Line drive. It's a base hit over the leaping try of Rizzo. 2 runs will score. Rizzo play has to be made, and then Cole sitting in the dugout as Perez fouls it away.
Just some plays that haven't been converted.
High fly ball. Deep left center. Going back, Hicks on the track at the wall. See ya. A 3-run home run for Perez, and the Royals have taken a 5-3 lead.
This pitch is 100 miles an hour, but it's supposed to be on the
Is that weren't made, and then Perez with a moonshot.
Pasquantino swings and misses. Paul, it takes a special kind of hitter to get on top of a high 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
runs and 121 RBIs, and he was 7th in the MVP voting. I don't get it as a catcher.
And they're going to get busy in the bullpen. Grounded up the middle, kind of Falefa to Rizzo. Come up in the 5th, leads off here in the 6th. And there's a strike. 87 pitches. One, two.
See how deep he goes in this.
Strike 3, Dozier. Down looking. 3rd strikeout of Dozier. So here's Prado. And a strike. Check swing, and he goes around. So I think the ball hit him, but the swing and a miss.
Through this lineup, that he just had that inning where he made some mistakes and a couple balls that weren't played well behind him.
Against a team that is struggling big time offensively, you're thinking Gerrit Cole's going to go 7+, or hope maybe that he can pick up some of his defenders.
And the 3-1. 3-2.
But I recognize the fastball velocity and life is there.
Strike 3. He strikes out the